horses was writing a letter from somewhere in the east. Talk of a blinking feast, he said it's just like Blackpool sands. We play with hand grenades. If we had known, we would have brought along our buckets and spades. Out in the Middle East, you can have a lot of fun. Out in the Middle East, by the Mediterranean. Join the forces, they used to say, and see the world. It sounds okay, but you see now but sand all day. Out in the Middle East, and when you're hungry, they never serve you up some hot pot. You never get a gentle breeze a-blowing round you, what not? On your head you've hats like saucepan lids. You take off your well, I never did. It gets a bit hot round the pyramids. Out in the Middle East. Out in the Middle East, you can have a lot of fun. Out in the Middle East, by the Mediterranean. The ladies don't wear too much gear, it's much too hot for that I fear. You ought to see what we see here, out in the Middle East. And our old sergeant, a little lad who comes from Preston, you hear him singing bless 'em all with nothing but his vest on. Our fat old cookie Corporal Platt, he's now as thin as a cricket bat. The sun got at his lump of fat, out in the Middle East. Out in the Middle East, you can have a lot of fun. Out in the Middle East, by the Mediterranean. The tattooed lady, what a gal, she lives down by the Suez Canal. For tuppence she'll show you the Taj Mahal. Out in the Middle East, that girl is tattooed all over for your close inspection. The officer said,
"Gad, sir, what a nice schoolgirl complexion."
On a chest there Winston can be found, and if you care to look around, there's Goring's mug where she sits down, out in the Middle East.